If anyone ever had any close experience with a parrot, he surely must be familiar with their one difficult to handle habit, and that is biting. Biting behavior in pet parrots is very common, and Quakers are no exception. That said, biting is not normal behavior for Quakers when in the wild. Wild Quakers use their beaks more like their limb. Apart from its inherent function of eating, the beak helps them in grasping things, or even in balancing by holding onto branches. And, if they are in a fighting mood, their general response is expressed either through body language, or through their more favorite one, a verbal bird abuse. So, biting is never a part of their usual behavior. If a Quaker is on a biting spree, there could be a reason behind it. Why do Quaker parrots bite? Feelings of curiosity. One must have noticed a newborn baby who seems curious seeing everything around him, and tries to mouth all of that. He won't stop until he's taught to. The same holds for Quakers. When a Quaker is added to the family as a pet, everything is new and unknown to him, and all he wants to do is explore. In an attempt to know it all, his beak reaches everywhere, and dug deeper in that thing. So, they learn to bite inadvertently everything that comes their way, including their owner's hand. Feelings of fear. When in the wild, a Quaker usually walks away from their problem just like humans do. In other words, Quaker will take a flight if he senses fear in his surroundings. But when in captivity, there is no such avenue available with their locked cages and clipped wings. So, if he is feeling fearful of anything in his close vicinity, he'll bite it away to subside his fear. That seems to be the only option viable to him then. Feeling extremely excited. Feelings of excitement sometimes take over a Quaker, and he may start to bite his owner unknowingly, and a Quaker parrot's bite force would be much more than a normal bite. This could be during their playtime, or their bath time, or any other activity which he enjoys the most. Either to discharge his excessive energy, while playing, or out of sheer excitement, his beak may reach out to his owner, thereby nipping him here and there. As a means of communication. Reading one's pet's body language is what an owner should be adept to. If one doesn't understand what his pet wants to convey him, the pet will surely feel frustrated and respond unexpectedly. And Quaker is just another pet. He also needs to be heard, and will simply lose his cool when ignored. The Quaker who is tired of playing or spending time outside his cage might be conveying this message to his owner for too long, and when not heard, might start biting his owner as a last resort. Due to the inherent dominant behavior. Quaker parrots have an inherent dominant behavior. They are extremely territorial when it comes to their cages or boundaries, and do not tolerate anyone else dominating their area. If these self-declared limits are crossed, they are infamous for putting the intruder in his place, and biting is their never-to-fail weapon to win this task. A Quaker owner might get a hard nip on his hands when all he wanted to do was change the water bowl by putting his hand inside Quaker's cage. This is what he does, even when he has been nested with other Quakers. Dominating their territory comes naturally to all the Quakers. Unfamiliar with discipline. Quakers are small-sized parrot species that cohabitate with parrots of all sizes when in the wild. And they are quickly put back to their place if they mess up with larger parrots. Hence, they get a lesson of discipline immediately for all their bratty acts. But in captivity, they are much pampered, and soon learn how to get their way around. Owners are bitten hard when they force their Quaker to get their nails trimmed, or feed something they don't like, as they know it will push their owner away quickly. During hormonal changes. All of a sudden, a playful Quaker may sometimes start biting his owner without any apparent reason. Sometimes, the owners don't realize that their Quakers are all grown up now. It is the hormones that are making them restless and aggressive. A breeding bird feels sudden rushes of aggression while going through that phase. And if bothered, he responds aggressively, even if that person happens to be his favorite human being. Because of medical issues, any sick being normally prefers to be left alone. He'll cringe if disturbed, and this is what a sick Quaker does. If a Quaker will have any medical issues, he'll prefer to stay alone. The moment he's bothered, he'll bite very hard. This kind of biting behavior generally develops even in the Quaker after some medical issues, who are generally not known to bite at all. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Until next video, bye.